all my Kick streamers and, well, anybody who's just interested in Kick right now, they've got massive updates. I mean, in the past 72 hours, there's been so much that's happened. We got better viewer account protection. Yeah, the tabbing issue that's been fixed and resolved. We got an advanced chat protection as well as other features that will enable you to disable hot tub streams, gambling content, like really optimize what you want to see whenever you go to Kick. And I was on stream the other day and we were reading and breaking down some of it, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because right now I think Kick is just having a lot of wins, and I just want to share it with you guys, and I'll catch you guys at the end of the video to get your thoughts. And this kind of going over some of the updates and everything that we've seen on Kick as of recently. And it goes, the buzz and the feedback around Kick and what we're currently doing has been truly overwhelming in the recent weeks. Something that is reflective of the hard work and dedication that goes into this project every day. As some of the world's largest streamers continue making their way to the platform, I think that onlookers are now recognizing that we are doing something that isn't a fad or short-lived hype train. I like that. He's using some meta language in there, letting us know that he's one of us. Rather than what we're doing is continue to design a platform to be rival behemoths previously without proper competition, which properly recognizes the value of live streaming. I wonder if that's saying that he wonders if Twitch is. I don't think that they do. A few days ago, we surpassed 10 million accounts, which is crazy. I wonder how many people have like duplicate accounts, or is this 10 million unique counts? I would imagine so. It says something that only took 7 months to do. That's crazy. 10 million in 7 months is huge. What's up, Scotty? And it said, to put this into perspective, it took Twitch 5 years to reach that same milestone. So in 7 months, Kick was able to do 10 million accounts. Twitch, it took them 5 years. I think that's a little unfair because I think the state of gaming now is way more accepted than when Twitch first came out. But that is here or there. It's just facts. Twitch took 10 million or 5 years to get to 10 million accounts. Kick, it took 7 months. Insane. It goes without saying that without people making the move to Kick and trusting in what we're building together, none of this would happen. What's more, I keep breaking this up, but it solidifies that Kick understands that it is a platform that is built by the creators. It is not a platform that thinks that it creates the creators, but instead the creators and the community create the platform. And I think they really understand that. The work that this whole team continues to do, and of course the content being produced by the creators is incredible. I love seeing our systemic growth day in and day out. Of course, it's safe to say that we're not getting everything 100% right all of the time. There are areas where we know we can improve further on. For me, this is a part of the excitement of the journey that we are on, where the challenges undoubtedly provide opportunity. I love hearing this. Where he's like, look, I know that we're not perfect, but that's the exciting part of the process of is finding where you're weak at and working on those improvements. And perhaps the team and I value most is the stories from smaller content creators previously unable to focus most of the time on doing what they love. With our 95 revenue model, the reality now for those who form the beating heart of the industry that we love is very different. Further, as I've outlined in the previous post in our recent interviews, our creator program is going to bring this to a whole new levels, paying creators hourly wages like any other job for their hard work. That is an insane statement. That this is actually going to be happening, and this 95-5 split isn't going anywhere. We continue to get asked a lot of questions ranging from those about Kick's core missions to questions around the sustainability of our marketing approach. There will always be a lot of noise around these topics like these, but I believe that it is for the good to hear it directly from the horse's mouth. Communication and transparency are things we pride ourselves on at Kick. And that's why I would encourage you guys to follow our official channels and also watch some of the interviews which go into further detail about what we're doing. Which that's just kind of referring to the interview with Jake Lucky and Hunter. It was fantastic. It was very well done. Recently, I sat down with Jake Lucky to answer the viewer questions around Kick from recent signs and our direction to the travel of the world of ads on platforms like ours. The interview came after Jake discussed similar topics to Twitch's CEO. For those who haven't seen the interview, you can view it here. Boom. I think the key points I would highlight from that recent interview with Jake is that our industry norms, which have prevailed for the last decade or so, just because something is normalized doesn't mean it's right or should go unchallenged. That is super fair. And if you have the ability to do it, you should do it. And there's not a lot of people who have the backbone and the platform. A lot of people have the backbone to challenge to what's normalized to at least question it. But not a lot of us have the platform to do it. Eddie, Trainwreck, all of these guys, they have the platform. This is why we started Kick, and it's become blatantly apparent that the experiences for creators, we're simply going downhill. True. Another topic discussed was signing some of the largest names in the space, something that we will continue we will of course continue to do as we grow. However, as a business, our core mission is the empowerment of smaller creators. I'm gonna be curious to see what do we define as smaller creators, right? Because like that's I don't like the term large creators or small creators because we could say XQC and everyone will unanimously agree that XQC is a large creator. But then if you put numbers and comparative, like you compare apple to an apple, you put him next to somebody like Joe Woe, who I would also say is a large creator. But if you compare his numbers to XQC, how do you define that? And that is no shade to either or. It's just like, what are we defining as a small creator? That's just what I want to know. Like, Kick is committed to generating our own homegrown talent that we will one day reach heights seen by the biggest creators in the space currently, and more. The only way we can do this is to continue developing a platform where they can thrive. Trust me when I say this is just the beginning for Kick, and we continue to learn and develop every day to continue our community. We're just gonna sum that out because I apparently just had a stroke and can't read. This is fantastic, right? So Kick is already doubling down, saying that the creator program, the hourly wages, it's coming out. Not only that, I was hoping they would touch up on in the article a little bit, but we all know Kick's mobile app isn't the best, right? It's not the best. But that is why they tweeted out at like 2 o'clock this morning, which I was very awake for, unfortunately. I was puking my brains out. But in between my hurls, I peeked at Twitter and I saw that Kick is currently working on a complete app overhaul to ensure that we all have the best possible experience. Hang in tight, we will deliver. And like a wrecking ball, I cannot wait for this update to happen. Because I mean, everyone, go on. I'm listening. Horny, can't wait. Another Kick W. Master has given Dobby a sock. Like, oh, it's so funny. As everything that Kick does right now, it just seems to be loved by the community. There's nothing that I've seen that Kick has done that everyone has been like, whoa. So we're back, and I'm completely in love with all of the things that Kick is doing and how fast they're doing it. And I think this is the biggest issue, and not issue, but this is the biggest difference between Kick and Twitch, right? Twitch is this massive, massive company that if they wanted to do any type of change, it's going to take forever. And by the time the change is implemented, there may have need to have been adjustment to that plan or revision that they now have to push back. And it seems like they weren't listening to the community, even though they're now adjusting for it. It's just it's too big. While Kick is a group of friends, it's very small, it's very tight knit, and apparently everyone who's working there is just super passionate about this project because they're able to roll out these features within 24, 48, 72 hours apart. And to me, that's the biggest difference that separates Kick and Twitch. But I want to know what you guys think about all of this. If you guys are picking up the vibe I'm putting down, join me over on Kick, kick.com/Elrod. I stream all the basic white girl games, Call of Duty, Valorant, Fortnite, anything that requires me picking up a gun and blasting your ass. But with that said, I'll get you guys in the next one. Give somebody a hug today. Make somebody laugh today. I challenge you guys actually to make somebody laugh today. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.